for staying with us, people. As you all know, it's our coffee gist, and even though we're not having coffee.
More like what's up and about. Let's tell you what's going on.
Yes, we have quite a number of things going on.
You came and you welcome yourself. You're not allowed someone to welcome you.
Okay, sorry, no vex.
Yeah, I've already done birthday, so no need.
Exactly.
You did welcome yourself before you started the birthday.
Like, it's good to see you.
Yeah.
I love
Okay,
green, so I like it on you.
Oh.
It's nice.
Yeah,
You
they
do?
love the different shades.
You like what you see. Well, you guys have something to tell us, yeah?
Yeah.
Because ladies are in the firing line, and this time is women supporting women in different ways, eh? Okay. Yeah, amen.
So there's this video that went viral recently of the actress, veteran actress, Ngozi Ezeonu.
I love her, by the way.
I love her too. She was, would I say, chastising two young girls who came for audition. Okay. So these girls were
without underwears.
Without underwears. Other than that, they also wore, like, they had crop tops on. Okay. So in the video, she was chastising them. Yeah. She was.
What did she say?
People would see it as harassment.
Because I saw the video, so but I didn't listen. I didn't watch it.
So in the video, what she said was, she just basically called them out on what they were wearing. Like, how do you come for an audition, you know, without underwear, and, you know, your parts hanging out through your clothes.
The nipples.
Yes.
Say for what it is, man.
Yeah. So basically, she called them out, and she said the way they dressed for the audition was not how they should have been dressed for the audition.
Yeah.
And,
also, long story.
Uproar,
where do we start now? Yeah. First of all, then when I used to go for a lot of auditions, yeah. When you get the script, even if you don't get it, also what happens is this: if you know what you are going to audition for, you dress for what you are going to audition for. So if you're going to be, if you're auditioning for a role of a taxi driver, a cab driver. In fact, I still remember one particular TVC I did, and it was for a conductor.
You, conductor?
You've not seen that ad? Very, one of my best ads. So by the way, so this guy comes in and he rolls up, like, there's a guy that I got inspiration from. The guy put...
he dressed as a conductor?
He not dressed as a conductor. He came in, but when he found out what it was, he ruffled his shirt up. He brought out his hanky, he used to carry his towel, put it all on the head. He rolled up his pants halfway. So by the time he entered,
he was already in character.
He has gotten
he was in character. I wasn't in character. You know, so first of all, yeah, what role were they auditioning for? What if you were auditioning for
prostitutes?
Maybe ladies of the night or something, yeah. What if you're auditioning for that? So I don't know about that, you see. But in some ways, you can look at it as both ways. Some people said that maybe it should have been private, maybe. But as an elder, talking to young kids, I don't see anything wrong with that. Maybe there can be issues with the way it was done, and maybe the video going public and being viral and all of that, and it might seem embarrassing to the young girls.
Mike, you just took me down memory lane. I once did a TVC too, as a pepper seller.
As a pepper seller?
It was Gold Circle.
It was...
And I somehow I remember my line. My line was, not to me, now only clean and fine for boss them I they follow.
Whoa.
I can't believe, I think it just suddenly came to me now.
But do you have the video?
I've searched for it. I can't find it.
I'll get to that my conductor own. But yeah, so that's what I think about my beloved Ngozi Ezeonu. I think it wasn't wrong, but maybe it was how it was done, because it was made public. It might pass out, it must come out as being embarrassing. But maybe
more
those
like
girls dress for the role they were auditioning for, which they always tell you, whenever you're going for an audition, it's best. You go early, you dress for what you were meant for. Like, there's some people that when you just see, and then you just see the person in them, without even the person opening their mouth.
The person is already carries that character.
Do you understand? Without even opening your mouth. Do you know how many auditions I've gotten that way, without opening your mouth, just because you dressed for the role? Yeah. You didn't even open your mouth. You
know, auditions are like interviews, right? The only difference is you are embodying another person or another character that you're there to, you know, so you're portraying that person. Other than that, it is an interview. So in some ways, I will agree with her. But also, because I am not exactly a fan of
I said if I may go for an audition,
Braless,
should have been amongst those three girls. Should have been
because I personally feel that they are the most uncomfortable piece of clothing, right? And I also believe that the woman's body is very beautiful, And there's nothing wrong with, you know, embodying it and
you know
right, because I mean, we don't tell the men what to wear. I don't think
maybe
it's okay
you need to learn
to also
from
tell women.
And do what?
You need to listen to MM more.
And do what?
I don't know. I didn't say anything. I said just listen to MM. This thing she's saying now is wisdom.
So is it true that it could have made other people uncomfortable, right? Of course, it made her uncomfortable, and I feel that the way she approached it could have been done more privately and more in a more subtle manner. It was too aggressive at those ladies. Yeah,
so
not like she was being violent or anything.
Yeah, but the
way at which she went, it was being aggressive. It was being. These are adults we're talking about. They're not children.
But right? I hope she gives them the role after that thing.
Regarding this, my take is. So I'm on both sides in the sense that on the one hand, I do not see anything wrong in what she did personally. I do not see it, be it publicly or privately. I feel sometimes certain things have to be addressed in certain ways for people to remember it for a long time and to also be more cautious in future. It's very unlikely for such to be repeated in future. That's my thoughts. However, at the same time, from the girl's perspective, exactly, that's another angle. But from the girl's perspective, I'm like, okay, what could be running through their minds? They're probably used to dressing that way. That's the way they feel comfortable. They probably don't even know that the way they are dressed is not
wrong. There's anything wrong with it.
Because these days, so many abnormal things are now seen as normal. So setting them straight is good. Setting them straight, but are they learning what she's saying? Are they really paying attention? Or they are just saying, oh, this old woman, leave us alone.
I'm sure they must have also, you know, gotten similar, you know, reactions from people, you know. But I mean, if that's how you want to dress, that's how you want to dress. I don't think people should tell people how to dress. However, they say, dress how you want to be addressed. Also, the places you go to, you should dress for those. There are certain occasions that you dress for. If you're going to the office environment, you know that you're supposed to dress, you know, in a very modest manner. If you're going for auditions, well, if you want to act, it depends on the role you want to play. If you want to play a conductor like Mike,
I'm
then
sure
you
there's
can
a lot
hang
to
your
say.
towel on top
Can
of
you
your
imagine? There's a lot to be said about this, but right now we really must take a break. We'll be back in a bit. Stay with us.